guys, it's Mark here, back with another playing card review, and today we are going to be reviewing the Theory 11 Rick and Morty playing cards. And these are the only Theory 11 cards that I have. I haven't opened these, I've taken the plastic wrap off, but yeah, I don't have, or this is my only deck of Theory 11 cards, so yeah, I thought I would check them out and, see how they compare to other cards. I got the Rick and Morty ones just because it's one of my favorite shows, and I was looking at their website a couple months ago, and that was really the only thing that kind of stuck out to me, so that's what I went with. Love the Pickle Rick tuck box, or stamp there on the tuck box, and it does have the kind of embossed type of tuck case, and yeah, on the sides as well, Rick and Morty, Theory 11, and then that super crazy background there. Love that. As you can see, or as you can probably see, we've got a couple more things behind me. I'm fully moved into the place now, so yeah, this is the new setup. That's super cool on the lip of the tuck case there. Oh wow. I always like when there's not many people, like you'll see so many cool tuck cases, but it will have just plain white in the center. So I love how it has the green there with the, like little drips there, and then obviously the space. That is super cool. So yeah, haven't looked at these cards before, haven't seen any reviews or anything on them, so this will be my first reaction to them. But yeah, as you can see, you've got that space theme all throughout the tuck case, so that's super cool. Very cool box in general too. Really like the box. Let's see here. Do have the back design here. It is, I'm trying to look at it, so here's the back design, and it looks like it's trying to be a two-way back design, but it isn't, because this is actually the correct way. So it is a one-way back design. It has the border, but you see most of it is symmetrical except for the Rick and Morty there. It looks like everything else is symmetrical. Maybe not, maybe, yeah, pretty much. So, yeah, fairly symmetrical design, but not a two-way design. And I won't be doing too many different card stuff today. I messed up my finger a little bit, so it's a little bit hard to, trying to get a good fan on these. With how big the border is on these, they don't really show much in the fan. Yeah, as you can see, it's kind of just all white there. But you got the two Jokers here. Very cool. Yeah, one of my least favorite characters in the show. But yeah, very cool. Jokers. Wow, love that Ace of Spades. That's super cool. Yeah. And here's the ad card. Rick and Morty, produced by Theory 11. That is super sick. And then this is the other ad card. Wow, that one's really cool too. Very like, I don't know what you'd call it, theatrical, not theatrical, but very like, almost like trippy type designs on these cards. They feel nice. Let's get into, oh wow, I like this a lot, so let's go through these. So yeah, Ace of Spades obviously is always a little bit different, but the pips and indices are definitely not standard. Look at how the numbers are written, and then the spades, almost like if you guys have seen, I did a review on them, the Flying Dog cards, how it's kind of written in like what looks to be handwriting. It's got that kind of vibe to it, but then also inside you can see the little drawings and space and eyes and different stuff inside the indices there. So yeah, very unique pips and indices. And while I'm on this tangent, that's kind of why, and I decided if it's standard pips and indices, it's just going to be a 5 out of 10 for that part, but I think it makes more sense to have the back design and pips and indices, because I've had many cards where standard pips and indices, kind of boring, but then super unique back design, and I give it a 10 out of 10 because the back design is so cool. So that's why those are separated now. Anyway, getting into the Jack, we have Morty, and then looks like his sister there. This was one of my favorite shows a long time ago. It's been a while since I've watched it, so I get all the references and stuff, but I don't quite remember all the names. But yeah, going through, sticking with, I love that handwriting type of look, and I also love how, like, that diamond is, like, that comes out of the diamond to make it a little different there. Oh wow, it has that on a bunch of them. So yeah, real quickly, oh yeah, these are super cool pips and indices. Very, very unique. Oh wow, that's crazy. 9, yeah, I'm not wrong. 9s never look like that, right? Like, they're typically, I can't picture how they are spaced. I think there's typically another one here, or maybe 3 in the middle row, but yeah, they're normally not like that, but I like that a lot. 10, and yeah, then we got and I really like the J there, like super cool looking J, just like handwritten type. And yeah, then sorry, I forget her name, I'll put it there. But sister there, and then Rick as the king, that one's super cool. So much detail go into these cards, like look at how unique and different everyone is. And a side note on that, side note on that, I almost put something in the last video, like take a shot every time I say unique, because I said it so many times. But that's actually not his sister. This is the girl Morty has a crush on, and like throughout the whole show there. So switching up the queen a little bit, and then sticking with Morty for the Jack. And then wow, those clubs are super cool. Look at that, crazy. The 7s look really cool too. If only they had a line through them, they'd be perfect. But yeah. So yeah, very cool cards. Oh wow, that's interesting to have the Ace of Clubs be I think his name's Birdman, something like that. Yeah, the character, reoccurring character in the show. And then yeah, the heart is super cool there too. Look at that. I love that K as well. I love like the hand drawn looking ones. And then I believe is Rick's daughter, Morty's mom. Again, forget her name. It's been a while since I've watched the show, but it's one of my favorite shows. I should watch it again. But yeah, we're probably never gonna get another season of that show. If you guys saw what happened a few months back with I forget his name, but the guy who made that show. So, yeah. So kind of interesting how all the aces are like super like cool and different cards. Typically you just get that for the Ace of Spades. But yeah, so very cool cards. Yeah, very impressed by these, especially the pips and indices. I mean, there's so much detail and like all the different court cards and everything. But yeah, super impressed by these cards. Yeah, very cool. I like the Jokers too as well. A side note, one of my other favorite shows, Archer, this guy also voices Cyril in that show, and I remember his name in Archer, but I don't remember his name in the show. I'm sure I'll think of it as soon as the video is done. But yeah, don't know why I brought that up, but yeah, just something I thought of. But yeah, cards feel nice. Yeah, wow, yeah, they feel really nice and springy. Very cool deck of cards. Yeah, Theory 11 something, and I am into a lot of movies and TV shows and stuff, but not really as much. Like, it's at least from what I know. Nice shuffle. They do more of like the mainstream, like almost like, yeah, like the huge fan base type of shows like Marvel and Lord of the Rings and that sort of stuff. And I'm not really into any of those, so that's why I haven't gotten any Theory 11 decks besides these. But yeah, they feel super nice. They look super cool, and yeah, it's a cool thing to have. I don't know if you guys would have to let me know. Like, is Theory 11 something, like, if you're a really big, like, Lord of the Rings fan, you get just the Lord of the Rings deck, or do people, like, have full collections of Theory 11 decks? I don't know. Still practicing that thing from last time. I can't really practice as much with my finger, but yeah, we'll get back to that. But yeah, cards feel really nice. Yeah, no, I wonder who they print with. Like, I was mentioning in my TCC video, the holographic cards, that they had a super strong smell, different than USPCC, but these cards have no smell to them, so I'd be interested to know who they print with. I don't know if it says here. It doesn't say printed on USPCC anywhere, but yeah, if I find it, I'll put it up there. If not, I guess I don't know. It's kind of hard to find. Like, there's been a bunch of, sorry, small tangent here, but there's been a bunch of different playing cards where it's like, oh, I want to know, like when I was doing the Virtuoso playing cards, like I wanted to know, do some research before the video, like when did these cards start, and how long have they been around, and like find like first versions of them and stuff. And there's not like a Wikipedia page for like any card companies, at least that I have been able to find. So yeah, it's a little harder to do research on this sort of stuff, but yeah, let's get into the rating. Tuck box, I mean, honestly, I love the space on the inside here. That is so cool. Big outer space guy, but yeah, super cool. I mean, the whole case is super cool, but just for that inside, it's getting a 10 out of 10. It's 10 out of 10 for the start. Price of these cards, man, I'm so bad at this. I always forget, but they weren't super expensive. I'll put it here if I can figure it out, but I think they're like $15. So, and yeah, super cool deck of cards. Like, if you're someone that's a fan of a certain show or movie or whatever, like, yeah, very cool, cheap present. Yeah, so we'll go 9 out of 10 for the price. I was gonna say 10 out of 10, but we'll go 9 out of 10 to make me do some math on this. So yeah, 19 out of 20. Feel the cards, they feel good. Not like as good as like Verts or some of the Art of Play cards, but yeah, they feel really nice. So yeah, we're at, sorry, it's hard to shuffle with my finger here. Man, that was terrible. Let's see if I can try that again. So we're at 19 out of 20. There we go, a little bit better. Yeah, we'll go 8 out of 10 for the feel of the cards. So that brings us to 27 out of 30. And then pips and indices and court cards, 10 out of 10, 100%. Super, super cool. Honestly, some of the coolest pips and indices, as well as court cards that I've seen before. But yeah, mainly the pips and indices, but the court cards are super awesome too, especially if you're a fan of the show and the little references that are in here. You can definitely appreciate it more. So yeah, 10 out of 10 for that. So we were at, sorry, I believe 20, because we had the 10, the 9, and the 8. So 27 out of 30. That brings us to 37 out of 40. If it's wrong, I'll put it here. Either way, I'll put it here. 37 out of 40. And then for the back design, it's pretty crazy. I kind of wish, which I don't know how they would have been able to do it, with the people in the middle there, but I almost wish like the Morty was coming around the other way there, or it was slightly different to, yeah, I don't know, to make it look better when you flip it, but there's so much going on that's kind of hard to tell anyway. So, sorry, I believe, 37 out of 40. Like I said, I'm going to start writing this down to make it easier. Back design will go, I'm thinking 8 or 9. We'll go 9 out of 10. So, yeah, so 46 out of 50, I believe that is. I'll put it up there. Like I said, sorry, I'm going to start writing these down, but to make it easier. But yeah, I believe 46 out of 50. So yeah, very cool deck. My only deck of Theory 11 cards, but yeah, very pleasantly surprised by them. Yeah, so hope you guys enjoyed the video. Yeah, we're almost to, I think we're at 39 or 40 when we get to 50 subscribers. I have a very cool deck of cards that I'm gonna open, and then another one at 100 too, and maybe some giveaway if I can get someone to work with me or give me some cards. So yeah, I will keep you guys updated on that. But if you enjoyed the video, please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know in the comments what kind of cards you want me to review in the next one. And yeah, Rick and Morty Theory 11. Yeah, 40s. Was it 47 out of 50? I don't know. I'll put it up here again. But yeah, I'll get paper for the next one. But yeah, thanks for watching. We'll see you guys in the next one.